disappear, improve, return. Shock everyone. You don't need to say a word. You don't need to post it. You don't have to prove anything. You don't need an audience. You just need clarity. Clarity on the life you want. Clarity on who you are. Clarity that the time for trying to be great has passed. Now it's time to become. Because somewhere along the way, comfort diluted your calling. You got caught living between intention and execution. Not lazy, just distracted. Not weak, just spread thin. Not lost, just buried under people. Habits, thoughts, and expectations that were never yours. You started seeking significance in being seen. You became addicted to appearing consistent instead of being real about your inconsistency. You wanted transformation without the whole death to self part. You wanted momentum, but you kept choosing moments. Now it's time to grow differently. So disappear. Not to hide, but to heal. Not to walk away, but to finally walk within. Disappear not to prove a point, but to make peace with unmet potential, with scattered timelines, with unfinished dreams that still breathe under the weight of your procrastination. Exit not for drama, but for design. Because the version of you that's coming next cannot be created in environments that created the version you want to leave behind. You've outgrown the room, outgrown the role, outgrown the cycle of almost and one day and next month. Legacy does not ride on your excuses. Destiny doesn't wait for your convenience. And peace, it's not where you've been, it's in the becoming. So here's what you do. You leave quietly. You lock in deeply. You isolate with intention. You go where it's just you, your chaos, and your chance to tame it. You do the boring, grueling, unglamorous repetitions that change your wiring. You start by waking up not just in the morning, but inside your mind. Waking up to your patterns. The ones that made you shrink, the ones that made you flinch, the ones that made you perform, but never progress. You face those patterns with fire in your eyes and discomfort in your chest. And then you begin. Slowly, quietly, deliberately. You log out. You breathe deeply. You revisit the goals you buried under mental clutter. You no longer chase 100 things at once to feel busy. You chase one pure thing until excellence is unavoidable. You disrupt your attachment to the old self with small daily acts of proof. You become hungry enough to say no. No to distraction. No to half promises. No to late night scrolling. No to knowing what to do, but never doing it. You stop bleeding energy into trying to be good enough. You decide to own every room you want to walk into, but start by owning your own habits first. You start stacking wins. Forget motivation. You make discipline your lover. Forget attention. You fall in love with focus again. Forget spectators. You remember why you started. And when it hurts, you keep going. Because now you finally understand. Growth is supposed to hurt. Healing is supposed to stretch you. Isolation is supposed to feel lonely. Transformation is supposed to test your endurance. And you lean in. Let the silence be uncomfortable. Let the distractions scream. Let the devil in your head tell you to quit and let him know you stayed anyway. Let those who said you've changed be right, because change was never up for debate. Let them move on without you. Let them doubt you. Let them watch in confusion. Let them think your silence means you're stuck, when really, you're becoming dangerous. You're building something they won't be able to ignore. Because when you return, you won't return unsure. You won't return unfinished. You won't return available to the same patterns, the same people, or the same limits. You'll return with revelation, with war-tested confidence, with commitment sewn into your bones, with peace so thick they can't push it off of you. Because the person who left, they were in progress. The person who returns is proof You return after months of stacking. You return after grinding when the applause stopped. You return with vision people can feel, with language people can trust, with clarity so sharp it cuts off anything that doesn't walk in alignment. You carry scars, but also strategies. You carry bruises, but also blueprints. You carry less noise and more depth, less ego, more purpose, less confusion, more certainty. And not everyone will applaud that. Some people liked you more when you were small, unsure, confused, and accessible. Some people liked the version of you who stayed quiet and agreed to shrink. But you're not that person anymore, and you won't go back. Not now, not ever again. Because, see, when you disappear correctly, you return irreversible. You're no longer decoding yourself to be accepted. You're not oversharing trauma to feel seen. You're not rushing to update everyone because you no longer need approval-based oxygen. You walk into the room now with the calm of someone who paid the price in private, and that calm shakes tables. Your presence commands something now. Not fear, not fame, but truth. The work you did shows in your speech, your diet, your sleep, your goals, your silence, your standards. You've rebuilt your nervous system through honesty. You've retrained your instinct to not quit this time. You've become a threat to every lazy tendency you ever had. You no longer feel at home in habits that disrespect your vision. So when people ask, "Where have you been?" you smile, because the answer is no longer a location. It's a standard. Where have I been? Upgrading, sharpening, growing into someone so focused, I don't even share the same language with distractions anymore. That's where you've been. And now, you're back. Not louder, but clearer. Not selfish, but solid. Not aggressive, but certain. Not better, but aligned. This is your reintroduction. You speak less and say more. You show less and produce more. You post less and live more. You prove less and believe more. This time, it's not emotional. It's essential. Disappear. Improve. Return. Shock everyone. And keep going. So you never slip back into being the person who was too afraid to own all of their power. Because playing small is exhausting. Trying to look like you're evolving is exhausting. Pretending to be healed is exhausting. Apologizing for your breakthrough, even more exhausting. So you let them keep doubting. You let them underestimate. Let them remember who you were so they can be floored when they meet who you are. That's your power now. Consistency in silence. Joy in discipline. Freedom in non-response. True transformation never looks like fireworks. It looks like focus,